The Senate this morning is expected to reject a spending bill to handle a rush of illegal immigrants. House Republican leaders are pitching a cheaper alternative, and the White House is looking at ways to change immigration policy without congressional approval. CBS News political director John Dickerson is in Washington. John, good morning.
Good morning, Charlie.
What is the president likely to do?
Well, he's likely to do as much as his lawyers will allow him to do. What the president's looking at is some way to take executive action to deal with the immigration problem. This is not going to be comprehensive immigration reform of the kind we've heard about for the last several years that will deal with those 11.5 million undocumented workers, but it's going to be as much as he can do. So it'll be delaying some deportations, perhaps, or issuing some new kinds of work permits. The president has said he's been hemmed in by the limitations on his office before when it comes to immigration, but now he's going to do as much as he possibly can.
The word is, John, that the president may sign this executive action sometime after Labor Day. We've got midterm elections. How do you think it will play in some of these key Senate races where Republicans could take control if the president is seen as granting work permits, saving some 11 million immigrants from deportation?
Well, again, it'll be a smaller portion, but no matter how small the portion is, there will be a big fight with Republicans on this. This immigration question is obviously a hot-button issue among conservative voters, and you're right to focus on those dozen or so Senate races, and that's all about who controls the Senate. Will Republicans take control of it? It will rile up Republicans, not just because of the issue of immigration, but this is also a question, they say, of the president abusing power. Depending on how far these executive actions go, they'll say he's overstepping the bounds of his office, which previously he had said are what kept him from acting unilaterally here on the immigration question.
John, we're beginning to hear some people around Washington, some conservative Republicans, talk about the word impeachment. Where does that conversation go?
Well, it started sort of in the grassroots, and Sarah Palin has been sort of the most vocal person discussing it. And the White House, well, no, both the White House and Democrats in particular have been talking about this. Democrats have raised quite a lot of money from this, just as Republicans raised a lot of money on the threat of impeachment back in 2006. But John Boehner, Speaker of the House, has said this is not a serious thing, and this is just the White House trying to raise money off of a political scandal.
All right, John Dickerson, thank you.